The South Middle School neighborhoods make up a tightly knit, diverse community. The homes and businesses that students walk by every day on their way to school create a strong framework for students' lives. When looking at lower income communities, it can be very easy to get caught up in thinking about what the communities lack. However, this deficit perspective is both incomplete and unproductive. Recognizing community assets is essential in respecting students and their experiences. Simply walking through these neighborhoods, these assets are apparent. One of the most striking assets of the South Middle School community is the abundance of outdoor recreational space. When asked what they do for fun in their neighborhood, nearly all the students mention going outside. Students love to play soccer in the parks, hang out with friends in the parks, or simply go for walks in the parks. Having outdoor space is especially important for young adults who live in apartments, who live with many family members, or who are simply reaching an age where they long for more freedom. Space outside the home gives these students extra room to breathe and relax. And while it's important to recognize that gang activity does exist in this area, it is also important to understand that that isn't the whole story. Its presence does not mean that there is not also a healthy community in this area. In fact, the idea of feeling safe is pervasive in the students' responses, with one student explicitly saying that her favorite part of the neighborhood is that it feels safe. The students' responses highlight the fact that along with the space provided by parks, closeness is also a major asset in this community. One of the students' favorite features of their neighborhood is that their friends live close by. Because their elementary schools, South Middle School, and Aurora Central are all nested in the neighborhood, the friends that they see at school are also the friends that they see down the street. The close proximity of friends and also of family creates a tight-knit social environment. Students say that they value that their neighbors are helpful, thoughtful, and kind. While it may not seem like a big deal, having a grocery store in the middle of this community is an extremely important asset. Other low-income neighborhoods in the Denver metro area are food deserts. They suffer from a lack of accessible places to buy healthy food. In this neighborhood, however, along with the easily accessible King Soopers, there's a variety of groceries that reflect the many cultures present in the community. There are Mexican groceries, carnicerias, an Asian market, and a Middle Eastern grocery, all within a few blocks of one another, and all within the attendance area of South. Not only is this an expression of the cultural diversity in the area, it also exposes students to cultures that may differ from their own. Other businesses in this area range from chain stores to local businesses. Students are particularly fond of the ice cream shop and of a candy store run from a family home. Having businesses inside the neighborhood not only provides entertainment and resources, but also provides places for young adults to have jobs inside their community, right around the corner from their homes. While there's a sense of closeness among the homes and businesses in this neighborhood, there's also a sense of connection to the larger Aurora community. Just across the freeway, there's a library, there's a mall, there's a museum, all of which students talk about as part of their neighborhood. The assets of this community extend beyond the bounds of South's attendance area. Because of the residential, sprawling nature of suburbs, suburban areas often lack easily accessible services for low-income families. The abundance of churches in this community speaks to the support that is available around South Middle School. These churches and other religious organizations not only provide a framework for community, but also provide services that directly aid members of the community, including clothing, food, and youth programs. Other service organizations are only a phone call and a few blocks away. Domestic violence help, educational services, employment services, housing assistance, and medical care are all available in this community. Medical facilities exist throughout the area, providing medical and dental services to the insured, the underinsured, and the uninsured. And while the new Children's Hospital has definitely changed the landscape and the lives of the people and businesses along Colfax, it also does provide essential services to youth in the area. The Ronald McDonald Caremobile, with South Middle School as one of its sites, asks a flat fee of $10 for an appointment. Its presence also serves as a visual reminder that families are not on their own. It is out in the community, communicating the message that there is help if you need it. As one of the places where students spend most of their time, South Middle School is a core part of the student's experience and is one of the hubs of the neighborhood. Along with the people, businesses, and services, South Middle School is one of the many assets of this community.